The Hatseller and the Mischievous Monkeys. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by a lush green forest, there lived a cheerful hatseller named Raju. Raju made beautiful hats of all shapes and colours. He loved travelling to nearby villages to sell his hats, carrying them in a big bundle balanced on his head. One bright and sunny morning, Raju decided to visit a faraway village. He packed his hats, red, yellow, blue and green, and set off through the forest. After walking for hours, Raju began to feel tired. He spotted a large shady tree and thought, "This is a perfect spot to rest." Raju placed his bundle of hats under the tree, lay down, and soon drifted off to sleep. Little did he know, the forest was home to a group of playful monkeys. They had been watching Raju from the treetops. When they saw him asleep, they quietly climbed down and curiously examined the hats. One monkey tried on a red hat. Another picked up a yellow one. Soon, all the monkeys had hats on their heads. They chattered excitedly and scrambled back up the tree. When Raju woke up, he was shocked to see his bundle of hats almost empty. He looked up and gasped. There were the monkeys, each wearing a hat and swinging from branch to branch. "Hey, give me back my hats!" Raju shouted, waving his hands. But the monkeys just imitated him, waving their hands and chattering back. Raju thought for a moment. He scratched his head, and so did the monkeys. Then he clapped his hands, and the monkeys clapped too. Suddenly, an idea struck him. Raju smiled and took off his own hat. He held it high, then threw it onto the ground. The monkeys, being great imitators, all took off their hats and tossed them down too. "Gotcha!" Raju laughed, quickly gathering his hats. He tied them tightly in his bundle, waved goodbye to the mischievous monkeys, and continued on his way. When Raju reached the village, he shared his story with the children, who laughed and clapped in delight. From that day on, Raju always kept an extra eye out for monkeys whenever he travelled through the forest. And the monkeys, they never forgot the clever hat seller who outsmarted them. Moral of the story: quick thinking and a calm mind can solve tricky problems.